Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and welcome to Daniel Borislav, episode 2. At the end of episode 1, our doctor, our well-travelled doctor, who might have been to lots of places, or might have only been to London, but there again he might have been to Devonport, or he might have been to Bulgaria. It's really hard to know where he's been, because he has no idea. Anyway, at the end of episode 1, our man had just called Serafina and had, well, the sort of scintillating conversation that you'd expect from a highly intelligent military doctor, or maybe not. I wasn't sure whether we'd hear from Daniel again, and he disappeared for a while, and then suddenly, about 2 weeks later, he popped up again. "Good PM, dear," he said. "Hello," said Serafina. "I thought you'd disappeared. Are you all right?" "No," he said. "It'd been work. Yes, I'm fine, dear. How have you been too?" "I have an old school friend staying for the weekend," said Serafina. "We're just about to go out for the day. She's going home tomorrow morning." Well, I really did have a friend staying for the weekend, and I really didn't want to spend the entire time talking to scammers while my friend was here. "Really?" he said. "Trying to have a little get-together, right? That's cool. So, where you both want to go have fun first?" asked our 17-year-old scammer. Asked our mature Royal Navy personnel of 32 years' service. "What does that mean?" asked Serafina. "Where did you and your friend go have fun?" he asked. "We went to Wells Cathedral and Glastonbury Tor," said Serafina. "OK, hope you enjoyed yourself." And then our doctor, with the amazing line in conversation, thought he'd call Serafina again. Stick with the boring bits, folk, because he's going to explain to you where military personnel live when they live on the base in Aleppo. I can't hear you.
Yeah, how you doing?
I can't really hear you I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me now?
Not very well, no.
Yeah, just that I do have some questions there.
You keep cracking up.
I don't know, I think it's the network.
I can hear you a bit better now.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. So,
So what's the weather like? You're in Syria, aren't you? Whereabouts in Syria are you?
Aleppo.
Sorry, say it again.
Aleppo.
Aleppo?
Yeah.
Alright, what's the weather like there? What's it like there?
Well, it's like okay. Good. Nothing much really. What are you doing now?
Talking to you, I can't really hear you very well though.
Can you hear me now? So what are you doing now? What's you doing?
Well, I'm talking to you, aren't I? What are you doing?
I'm just here.
What do you mean I'm just here? What do you mean I'm just here?
In the office, I'm just in the office pressing my system and my phone too.
Sorry, I can't really hear you again.
I said I'm just on my system trying to talk to you. I told you I was on the computer and I want to chat a bit too. I told you these days I'm less busy at work, so we needed to chat.
So have you been busy over the last week or two? What's the situation like in Aleppo at the moment?
Work, no, the military stuff. I told you, I don't have chances of the time. When I have chance, I can talk to you. Like now, I'm less busy. That's why I can talk and call you.
So what sort of things have you been doing over the last week or so?
We take care of taking care of my colleagues who maybe for here. I told you special assignments.
So you've not done any operations?
No, I told you I'm not really into the surgeon aspect. Just the minor things I will check on body and.
Oh, I thought you said you were an orthopedic surgeon.
I told you I'm not deeply into that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you said you got a client. What your client comes to do?
Well, I went to see her actually. It was just a lady that needed my help.
For what?
It was just a lady that needed my help. I've been working with
For
her for 2 or 3 months now.
you got a spiritual problem or what?
Sorry, what kind of problem?
I'm just asking. Maybe she got a spiritual problem.
Spiritual problem, yes. Well, I told you, didn't I? I help people achieve peace and harmony, and she's been struggling a bit, but we're getting there.
Okay. I guess it's a battle you're fighting with her.
Sorry, say that again.
I say, is it a battle you're fighting with her?
I still didn't get what you said there. What, I'm doing something with her?
Yeah, and maybe it's a battle, spiritual battle you're fighting with her, fighting for her.
Fighting for her?
You're trying to get her out of the spiritual problem she has.
No, I didn't understand what you said there.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Just trying to know how far you've gone with her problems.
Well, as I say, we're working to bring some peace and harmony back into her life. We don't fight.
Okay, okay, that was good. That's fine. So, your friend, you told me she has left, right?
Yes, she left first thing this morning.
Okay. I guess you don't have friends that much.
Sorry, I
Or
didn't do what that much.
do you have friends?
Of course, I've got friends.
Okay.
Don't you have friends?
Why not? Almost everybody in the base, my friends, I talk to them. As we are one, as you know, as a military.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So, how you tell me, how's life there over there? How's everything?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I say, how's the weather and life over there? Where you are?
How is life?
Yeah.
How is life where? Still can't hear what you're saying.
How you doing over there? How's the city? How's everything?
How am I doing over here? I'm doing
Yeah.
very well, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
You keep going very
Um,
quiet. It's very hard to hear you.
yeah, it's the network. It's not my problem. It's the network.
Yeah,
It breaks down most time. That's why.
yeah,
In the base, everybody uses the network, so it's very hard to circulate.
yeah. Well, I can hear. I can hear you if you talk. If you talk a bit more loudly.
Yeah, actually, I'm on top of my voice. On top of my voice.
Yeah, then I can hear you. So, how many people are there in your base?
I can't tell. I can't tell you much. We very much. I can't really give an account of the number of people here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you live in? You live in hotels or houses, or what's the accommodation like?
It's in the base. It's in base. Everybody's staying in the same place.
Yes, I
Like
know that,
base.
but what kind of accommodation do you live in? Do you live in a hotel? Do you live in a house? Do you live in a flat? Do you live in what do you live in?
No, in the base.
Well, yeah, I know it's the base, but what kind of accommodation do you live in? You must live in
Like
something.
some like containers well in the big design and a lot of beds inside.
Sorry,
Some
I can't hear you again.
I said is it some is containers, not those containers
You live in a
furnished.
container.
Yeah,
You live in a container.
yes, in the
Right.
base.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah,
Does
that's how many box.
does your container have windows?
Yeah, little windows, well
Oh.
furnished.
And did you have to put the windows in yourself?
No, the window is just for everybody.
Oh, somebody put the windows into your container, did they?
You say what?
They'd already put the windows into the container.
Yes, that's the fixed it.
So was it a container off a ship or a container off an aircraft or what?
It's container of the ship,
All
but
right. Okay.
it's designed and well furnished inside, so with beds and everything available for human beings to live.
Right. And do you have a whole one to yourself or do you have to share?
No, we share. We have like now container. There's like maybe like 10 beds inside. So if one bed assigned to particular person, maybe another bed on top.
Okay.
Yeah. So have you eaten?
Sorry?
Have you eaten?
Have I eaten?
Yeah.
Why do you want to know?
I just want to know if you've eaten
Well, I
because I keep.
go on because
I care. That's what I'm asking.
no, I didn't hear that.
I care. I care about you. That's I'm asking if you have eaten.
Oh, you think I don't eat, do you?
No, I did not say that. I'm just asking.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nearly lunchtime.
Yeah, okay. What did you eat?
I said it's nearly lunchtime. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, okay.
So what's the food?
Fine.
What's the food like on the base?
Mm. Mostly, you can't really eat what you want. It's what they serve you, you eat. They serve general food.
It's general food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who cooks it? Do you have cooks or do you have to cook it
We have
yourself?
no, no, no. We have some militants that cook for everybody.
Yeah. So what's the food like? Is it good? Bad?
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
prepared.
Do you get to try some nice local Syrian dishes?
What you say?
I said, do you get to eat some nice local Syrian dishes?
Yeah. Not all the time, though. But sometimes.
What kind of food do they eat in Syria?
Sorry, say what?
What kind of food do they eat in Syria?
Chicken, sometimes bread,
Baked beans?
salad. Yeah.
Baked beans is a Syrian dish.
All those frozen food they do bring them from the town to us. Most militants don't like it though. But
Yeah, but
most take the
what kind of food do they eat in Syria?
frozen food, if I may tell, frozen food.
They eat frozen food in Syria. Okay.
Yeah, it's what I do eat. I know I don't really know the kind of food they eat because we are not allowed to step out from the base. So I don't know. Sometimes they bring chicken, all those frozen food, tea, banana, and cucumber, all those kind of food. I can't really think they're special food.
You've gone quiet again.
No, I'm speaking now. Can't you hear me?
I can hear you now, but you keep fading and going quiet.
I'm not. I guess it's the network.
Yeah. Perhaps you should call me back another day when the network's better.
Okay. Can we chat now?
Try what now?
Can we see chat online?
Can we chat online?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay
Good night,
then.
everyone. Thanks for having my time. Okay.
Okay then. Bye for now.
If I have any viewers who are Syrian or of Syrian descent, do please let us know what kind of food you eat in Syria. I'm sure it's much more interesting than baked beans and frozen food. Back on chat, our man asked Serafina, "So, this spiritual work of thing is the only work you do, right?" "Yes, it is," said Serafina. "Sometimes in winter I knit and sell a few jumpers, but that's just because I can't get into the garden much in winter. To which our man, with 32 years' service in the Royal Navy, and from Brick Lane, in London, replied, "What are jumpers, dear?" And then Daniel's story took an unexpected turn, but you're going to have to wait for the next video to find out what that was. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in the next video.